And girls, grade 6, once again, welcome for your SST lesson. And today I want to wind up by going through the challenges of East Africa, challenges facing East Africa. Remember, we have talked about East Africa when it was initiated the year 1967 and the challenges it has been gone through. We have also talked about the objectives of this big cooperation. And now today, I want to talk about challenges that are facing East Africa. One of the major challenge facing this ESC is lack of common currency of trade. Each country is using its own currency. And therefore, in this ESC, we don't have a common currency. That's a challenge. Another challenge is lack of trust among the member trust. In any organization, there ought to be trust. But in this case, there is no 100% surety of trust among the member states. That's a challenge. Another challenge is actually similar productions of goods. And you see, when there's similar production of goods, then when it comes to the trading itself becomes the challenge because you come with the same goods, I come with the same goods, me, I come with the same goods. So when we go to the market, now all the goods are the same, and therefore there will be a big major problem in trading. So we have a problem of production of similar goods. Another challenge is poor infrastructure in terms of roads and also communication. That's another challenge. And another challenge is high border tariffs, taxation. Some countries are really having very high tariffs and taxation at the border, which is not enabling that free crossing over borders. And then another one is actually we have a problem, we have a challenge of language barrier. Now, having said that, I want us now to go to another substrate, that is citizenship. And when you talk about citizenship, we cannot forget about a citizen. They are entwined. So citizenship, it is that status of belonging to a country. And a citizen is a person who belongs to a particular country. Now, for one to belong to a particular country, he or she can do so by the right of birth or by legislation. A citizen is only identified by using legal documents. You can only be identified as a Kenyan citizen, as a Ugandan citizen, as a Tanzanian citizen, or whichever country you come from, by producing what we call legal documents. And these legal documents, boys and girls, number one, you should be having a birth certificate. 2, a passport. 3, Huduma number card, like here in Kenya. And then you should also have what we call identification card, in short, ID. And lastly, we have this newly introduced identification, which is not mandatory. It is referred to as Maisha card. So those are the only, but it all depends from one country to another. But as for Kenyans, those legal documents are those ones I've just said. Birth certificate, a passport, Huduma number, or the newly introduced Maisha card. And of course, this card will not be mandatory as per the CS concerned. Thank you, boys.